Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love college football as much as I do, especially if you love Florida State football from the ACC as much as I do. Oh, okay. As a Seminole, first and foremost, I am very happy with what Miami's been doing. They're undefeated, just like us. They're 4-0. They beat a pretty good SEC team in Texas A&M. I talk about how they beat them. Because, yeah, Texas A&M was ranked, but they're an elite, talent-wise team that can play with anybody in the country. And they didn't beat them by just one score, but two scores. The way they beat them, here's the thing, I made some money in that game. So, shout out to the Canes in that victory. So, as the question goes in my video, can Miami beat Florida State? Like, are they a legit threat to Florida State? Yeah, they are a legit threat, you know? I'm impressed with their offense. I'm not surprised, though. They were bringing back Tyler Van Dyke. And here's the thing, during the offseason, and even when the season was over last year, I kept saying Miami's going to be back. Miami's going to be better. They're going to be good. Van Dyke's coming back. They got nothing but elite players every year. You know, and this is Cristobal's second year. You know, most first-year head coaches, a lot of them, they either succeed right away or they look bad in the first year. And usually it's because of culture problems. They kicking players out, like through the transfer portal and stuff. They're bringing in their own players. They set their own standard, their own culture, their own things, and what they believe, what they want. And sometimes players just don't buy into it. That's what I saw with Miami. I think this year will be a very tough game for Florida State. I know it's in Tallahassee, but Van Dyke is a beast at quarterback. I'm surprised he's not being mentioned for the Heisman Trophy right now. I really am. I'm very nervous for that game. Here's the thing. I'm going to do a Texas-Oklahoma video as a Texas fan also. But they have the offense to score on anybody. They run the football well. Their passing game is ridiculously electric, really good. Their offensive line is the best it's been in a long time. Not great, but really good, especially with Van Dyke getting the ball out of his hands fast as he can. He's got receivers that are real good too. Their defense is real physical, real nasty. What really makes them hard to deal with is they're fast. They're really athletic, powerful, but they're faster. So the speed and still being pretty strong makes it tough for anybody to deal with. And they're a disciplined team. They play really good football. Fundamentally, they're pretty good, too. They don't turn the ball over at all, actually. I think they have the one muff on special teams, but, you know, on A&M. But they can win against Florida State. They can. I'm nervous about that game.